The good news is that it is not too late to be a Cardano ADA millionaire. You heard right. Cardano possesses extraordinary potential we haven't yet seen in the crypto space, so we anticipate its value will skyrocket in the not-too-distant future. Find out how. It is worth knowing that Cardano stands out as the most valuable cryptocurrency project on our list of the best to purchase in 2022. It is presently the 7th most valuable cryptocurrency project, and during the last 6 months, Cardano's price has fluctuated between $0.4 and $1.60. Additionally, it is the most secure and widely used platform for smart contracts. However, these aren't the only reasons you should consider purchasing the cryptocurrency for less than $5. When seen in this light, the mandatory peer review that Cardano imposes on all protocols before they can be implemented into its platform has an impact on the platform's
give it a bit of dynamism, otherwise it's just sort of a linear story.
The platform is not as advanced as its rivals, particularly Ethereum, Solana, and Avalanche, when it comes to incorporating newer types of cryptocurrency markets, such as decentralized applications, dApps, and Web3. However, despite this fact, it continues to compete favorably against its contemporaries in terms of the number of active monthly developers, the number of brands who collaborate with the network, and its market cap. This collaboration has proven to increase the return on investment for Cardano investors in the long run. More on that shortly. Looking at its historical price behavior, you will see that the value of ADA tokens and Cardano's total market capitalization increased significantly whenever Charles Hoskinson's network implemented a new feature. The implementation of the smart contract feature in late 2021, which contributed to an increase in ADA token values of about 200%, serves as an excellent illustration of this concept. Maybe history will repeat itself as Cardano forms a new alliance with Linux. How will this partnership help the Cardano infrastructure? We will talk about that in a moment. Making passive income with ADA. Cardano's Ouroboros is a consensus protocol that relies on proof of stake. This indicates that you can stake ADA to participate in the network and gain passive money for yourself. Come to think of it, you might wake up from a coma 32 years later and find your medical bills priced in Cardano. Just kidding, and that was just by the way. On the Cardano blockchain, there are 2 different ways to earn rewards. You can create your stake pool or contribute to an existing one that another party manages. The first choice offers a higher return, but you must have the time and the technical expertise necessary to run and maintain a dependable server. This necessitates the purchase of hardware, the installation of software, and the continued maintenance of the system's connection to the network. Outsourcing your ADA to an existing stake pool is simpler than doing it yourself. Yet to subscribe to this channel, smash the subscribe and notification icon to be the first to know about our future releases. Thank you if you did it. There are more than 3,000 active stake pools, and it is essential that you select the one that provides the highest return on investment for your money. Users of Cardano wallets, such as Daedalus or Yoroi, can delegate ADA to a stake pool that returns 5% per annum. Also, you compare metrics such as the overall stake in the pool, the blocks produced by the pool, and the contribution made by the operator of the stake pool, because the amount of passive income you receive is influenced by these variables. Nonetheless, the payout is generally between 3% and 6% annually. Still a little too complicated. Delegating through a cryptocurrency exchange is without a doubt the simplest way to stake ADA, even though the majority of Cardano fans prefer to support smaller stake pools, which helps to make the network as decentralized as possible. What's in the news? Cardano announced on their Twitter handle that it has joined the Linux Foundation as a member. A post on the organization's blog reveals that the Cardano Foundation has signed up as a gold member, making it the only nonprofit organization currently operating at this level. At the Linux Open Source Summit in Austin, Cardano Foundation Chief Open Source Officer Dirk Kondel had a conversation with Linus Torvalds, the person responsible for creating Linux. Commenting on this event, Dirk Kondel said, "The Cardano Foundation is focused on driving the adoption of blockchain technology, and we strongly believe that building a vibrant open source community around our technology is a key part of achieving that goal. Also, Jim Zemlin, Executive Director of the Linux Foundation, mentioned that the Cardano Foundation represents a natural path to acceptance of blockchain technologies to enable decentralized computing across various applications. He mentioned that this was one of the reasons why the Linux Foundation supports the Cardano Foundation. In addition, he said that because Dirk is in charge of Cardano's open source ecosystem and there is already a robust community supporting this work, he was delighted to contribute resources to the effort of building together for the future. Now you see where the story is heading. If you found this video beneficial, then check out our video on how to buy and stake Cardano if you want the Cardano Millionaire dream to become a reality. Until then, see you in our next video.